Hi mom, if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering when can you start exercising, how to start after you give birth. Now, if you just gave birth, I guess you're in that stage where you feel overwhelming, right? A lot of changes. We're gonna discover this topic today, how to start your exercise to recover and when. My name is Leah and I'm a mother of one. She's 3 years old. I love her dearly, and being a mom is the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm also a yoga and Pilates teacher. I coach mom to get back into shape after giving birth. The first question, how soon can I start? Many moms can start as soon as 2 weeks. As long as you feel ready and your healthcare provider haven't given you any restrictions. Your doctor didn't say, hey, you have to come back and check before you can start any exercise. In general, I tell my students to wait for about 4 weeks postpartum to start something, right? Because I think that 4 weeks, the first 4 weeks with your child, you want all attention on your child, taking care of the baby, reset, feel yourself again. I think this time should be mom and baby and family, sharing this moment. But if you're someone who's very eager to start, this is how I would tell you to start. You can start as soon as 2 weeks with some foundation breathing exercise, right? I'm not talking about crunch, plank, intense workout with weight. No, none of that. I'm talking about gentle breathing exercise to create the foundation so that you can rebuild your core later. Let me show you these 2 exercises that I use to help recover your diaphragm, your core, your connections, everything from the inside. All right. First exercise is a belly breathing. So you can sit, you can lay down. You can do this in many different positions, right? I find laying down is best. Then put your hand on your stomach. Inhale, feel the belly gently rise up. Exhale, gently draw the belly back to the spine. Okay, so this is very gentle. Making sure you relax your belly when you inhale. And when you exhale, you feel a gentle drawing of the abdominal. Okay, just that. Nothing crazy. Don't give any pressures. Making sure you inhale, everything go down and go down well. So exhale, you can lift the belly up and in. Okay. After you have mastered your belly breathing, you can move on to the second exercise, which is the side breathing. So you can lay on your side in a comfortable position with your knee bent close to the chest. Then put your top hand on your ribs and inhale, feeling the ribs open with your breath. And exhale, let the ribs sink down as you gently lift up your abdominal. Again, inhale, feel the rib expanding. Exhale, gently draw your belly in and up. Feel the rib going down. Do this throughout your day until you master these 2 exercises. The best position to start with is lying down, and then you can move on to sitting and then standing. Okay, sitting and standing is very hard, so don't start with that. So what to avoid during the postpartum recovery period? I've seen many moms who has made a mistake when they think that the body is still the same and they jump straight back to the exercise they've done before. That's a big mistake. Don't do that. Okay. You need to slowly, gradually go back into your routine. Start with breathing. After you have managed breathing, maybe after 4 or 6 weeks, you feel like your breathing going well, everything is recovering in a good speed. Your doctor tell you, hey, you can exercise. Then you start doing very simple exercise. Start pelvic tilt, cat and cow. Those simple, okay? Avoid high intensity exercise. Avoid front plank, weightlifting, any exercise that make you feel like too much pressure in your core and you couldn't handle it. How do you know if you're ready for the exercise or not? So as you gradually ease out into your workout, you need to watch for the symptoms. So I will add in 1 or 2 exercises at a time, and then I will watch for my body's symptom. So this is a checklist. I'm gonna talk about the checklist right now. If you feel any of these symptoms after 1 or 2 days of your workout, it means that your body couldn't handle it yet, and you should scale down, right? Increase bleeding. If your bleeding has kind of stopped and suddenly after the workout is increased, then it's a very bad sign. You have more pelvic pain, more pelvic or more back pain, which means something is not right. Or you feel very heavy in the pelvic floor and you feel like, oh, you're about to leaking something down there. So stop. You don't want too much pressure in your pelvic floor. You need to prioritize your pelvic floor recovery first, even before you work out on your core. No rush to ab because you might compromise with your pelvic floor. Another side is if you feel increased bulging or pushing, your belly just push out, you couldn't contain, you couldn't keep it in, which means too much pressure, you couldn't handle it right now. Doesn't mean that you cannot do it forever, it's just right now, don't do it. Wait for another week, another month, and come back again and test. If any of your other symptoms that you're having right now should suddenly getting worse after your workout, then stop the exercise or make it very easy. Okay? I like to consider the recovery postpartum is like someone who just have an injury. You can't just consider yourself as normal, right? Your body is new now. You need to accept this new body and slowly retrain your body from the base up. So take it easy, mom, and I hope you a speedy recovery process.